Hello everyone, welcome back to Mutropolis. Right now we're trying to find some kind of electrical device in the middle of the ocean right here on the map. And I think what we're supposed to do, we're supposed to get, I think it was Micro's boat or someone's boat from one of these boxes. And yes, here it is, this
Looks
one.
like this is our only piece of marine exploration equipment.
So yeah, and then we're going to take that. So let's go to the beach and try and use the boat, basically. Let's put the boat down here.
Are you going to take a bath?
No.
Do not be embarrassed.
I need the remote to activate it. The hermit's map pointed to a spot not far from here, just off the coast. I'll enter the coordinates. Go on, little one.
Oh.
A space
Really?
capsule! I'm sure Micro will swing by to collect you.
Seriously, Henry. I really wanted to go out there with the boat and see them collect it, but anyway. Ooh.
What did you find?
There's something inside this pouch. It's the only thing left in the capsule. Looks like the logbook. There must be some useful information in the hermit's final entries. Aha! After years of eating dirt and looting those backward villagers, I found it. A treasure map in the belly of a crocodile. There are crocodiles?
Really? Where? I would love to see them.
The Mutropolis yokels would love to get their hands on it. Over my dead body. I keep it sewn into my backpack lining, above the inside pocket. Now to find the treasure and return to Mars, a rich man.
Well, that never happened, so let's go get the map, huh? I wonder why he didn't make it then. Or is it one of those classic examples of like, he got so far and then he just gave up or died because he couldn't find it? Well, let's use the knife then, huh? So let's open this and use a knife on it.
The hermit's log said the map was hidden in his backpack lining, right above the inside pocket.
There it is.
Let's see what's in here. A real
It's a full
treasure
map.
map. I feel so alive, but I don't recognize the terrain. And yet, parts of it look familiar. I need to study it more carefully.
Wow. Okay, we need to go back to camp then.
Let's analyze the terrain. I'll put the schematic away so it doesn't get lost. I don't want to upset Clayton. I'm gonna need more space. The map has deep vertical fold marks.
Okay. Oh boy, this is gonna be interesting. Vertical fold marks. Oh, I see. It's one of those things. Okay, wait a minute. That's not it.
No, focus, Henry.
So we need to make it look like over here, I think. Oh, is that it?
Come on, Henry, get focused.
It looks like this part over here, right? So it should be the tree here.
With the map folded like this, it matches the shape of the coastline. So, X must mark the spot, just below that mega tree. I should go and check the place out.
Oh boy. Okay,
I'll take the
here we
map.
go. This is getting exciting. I love a good treasure hunt. Ooh.
This must be the place.
What is this?
Site of discovery, Mutropolis jungle. Estimated age, old as hell. Estimated value, tons of credits. Ownership, it's mine. Lieutenant C. Robinson.
C. Robinson. Can we draw it?
I've never seen anything like it. I wish Total could see this.
As a matter of fact, I know this piece. It is more than 5,000 years old.
5,000 years.
The sculptor who carved it stayed in the pharaoh's palace during the 26th dynasty. I remember he copied the pose from one of our own statues. The pharaoh was not happy.
Please go on.
I should like to speak more of those days, but today is more important.
You're right, Total comes first.
I forget. Which one of you is Total?
I'll make a sketch. I guess this is the hermit's loot. Was it worth it? All the looting? The desecration?
He cannot answer you, Henry. He is dead.
But while greed still festers in the heart of man, is he truly dead?
Yes, we saw him dead.
Oh yeah. Doesn't look like it offers much lumbar support. Looks like a pouch. An old military-issue flashlight. Totally burned out. I don't need another knife. There's a note. All that digging for a plastic card? Some treasure. To make matters worse, I lost my interactive schematic somewhere in the jungle. I have to find it before those Mutropolis bumpkins wreck up my space capsule. I've moved my stash here for safekeeping while I search. I need to get this junk back to Mars. Feels like another day on this stinking rock would kill me. A card with a primitive magnetic strip. The same insignia the hermit wore. Somebody got here before me. The hermit's treasure is gone.
Stop. I can sense your thoughts.
Yes?
You are mistaken. This would be a terrible location for a pyramid. The sightlines are all wrong, the sun is hidden. Terrible idea.
So I wonder if this is what Carlotta is looking for. Maybe she's like a descendant of Lieutenant, what's his name?
Site of discovery,
Lieutenant C. Robinson.
Mutropolis jungle. Estimated age, old as hell. Estimated value, tons of credits. Ownership, it's mine. Lieutenant C. Robinson.
It would kind of make sense. We don't know a lot about Carlotta. She's new to the crew. And we don't know her last name. I mean, we don't know anyone's last name, but if her name was Robinson, then that would definitely make sense, right? Huh, interesting. Oh, the vine.
Looks like some kind of vine or creeper. Supreme squid. It's tenser than a conversation with Cobra.
So we cut the vine?
The vine is pulled taut. Maybe the other end is fastened to something.
Uh-oh.
Nothing seems to have happened. What a pity.
Okay, so now let's go back there and see what's... How do I get out of this place? I don't know how to get out. How do we get out of here? Oh, there we go.
I'll take it. It's so cute.
No news, man.
A juicer. I thought it was a flower. Huh?
Well, I guess that makes sense. No, no, no. I got lemon all over me. Ugh, it's all sticky.
Note with lemon.
It's soaked in lemon juice. It can't be. There was a hidden message in Total's note. What was he trying to tell us?
Whoa. Oh, that's cool. Some kind of language. Okay. Remote control soaked as well. Can we give this the micro maybe?
No thanks, man.
Why do we need the juicer? Let's see. I completely forgot about this thing here.
Looks like the knife concealed some kind of electronic receptacle.
Yep. That's where it goes.
It fits. What was that?
Oh. January 2200. My goodness.
The capsule is dated 2200, but the documents inside look older. They're written in an ancient calligraphic script. I can barely read it. We, the people. I should leave the documents. They look too delicate to carry around the jungle. This is the treasure the hermit was looking for. Supreme squid. January 2200. That's when the cataclysm occurred.
So maybe the hermit caused the cataclysm?
About the hermit.
I don't know much more about him. He was a hunter, a thief. He brought a lot of trouble to the village. He left behind a weird sigil.
Yeah, I already took it from the visitor information board.
I don't know what to do. Who would want the information? I thought Clayton wouldn't want it, right? But
Let's
I
continue.
mean, yeah, we still need to do the crypt as well. What's this?
There doesn't seem to be much wind.
Huh? Oh, it's the wind thing. Okay.
Here I go. I still need to master the art of dance. I came here for dance lessons.
So I'm doing the dance lessons again. As you can see, there's a new icon at the bottom right hand side, and that's the one from the hermit's loot. So now I have to figure out which one is missing down here in order to complete this whole page. And this gear is definitely, the gears definitely represent the missing picture. And that will basically wrap up this whole section of the game. Is this anything to do with it?
What a fascinating relic. I'm going to document it. Looks to be 20th century?
You're a monster.
Pre-robotic.
You're a monster.
Primitive. Kinetic gear system.
How do we
And it's
avoid
clearly
the
upside down. I
curse?
wish I could take it back to the lab for study.
Cobra,
I'll draw it.
how could you?
Upside down? What does he mean it might be upside down?
I want to try again.
Okay, here we go. True. The bike? No. How is it not the bike? Oh, is it this one? Oh, okay. Oh, the gears of the bike. Yeah, that makes more sense. And then the statue. This one? What?
Not like that. You have to.
Wait! This time I understand her.
Wonderful, magnificent. You're ready to make it rain, baby.
Alright, let's go do it then, I guess. That bike
going
one was
to
so
undress
random. Like,
first.
I literally saw that, like, in the very beginning of, like, landing at the base camp, and I didn't think anything of it.
Here I go. Let's see if
gosh.
I can remember the dance steps.
Probably not. Okay, so, star.
The wind is starting to blow.
Heart. Oh gosh. Tree. I think it's this one.
I'm doing something wrong.
Dang it. Okay, I know what I got wrong. Let's do it again.
The wind is starting to blow.
This one. Okay. This one? What does that mean? Oh, it's getting darker because of the rain. Okay. This one. Oh boy. Which one is next? I think it's the... No, the crane's last, right? This one? And then statue. And then the crane.
It's raining.
Oh, wow.
Unbelievable.
Oh, wow.
I've completed the hero's path.
Whew,
Excellent
boy.
work, Dr. Dijon.
I made it rain.
We saw.
Did I do something wrong? You look sad.
Sorry, did I do the wrong facial expression? I am out of practice when it comes to emotions. Better? You put on a good show. It reminded me of the Festival of Osiris. I noticed that you have an interesting body for a human. Androgynous and soft.
Soft?
A rare specimen, no doubt. A pity you are so pink.
Wow.
Welcome
These
to
two,
our
I'm
sect,
telling you, man.
Dr. Dijon.
Sect? No one mentioned sect.
You may now enter our sacred spaces.
May I join Henry in the crypt?
What? Oh, yes. You can take a +1.
Script. Finally. Oh my gosh, that took so long, man.
Can you remember what the papyrus said?
It said the curator's children held the key.
So these are the former guardians of Mutropolis. The key has to be here.
I like this place. Nice vibe.
It could be hidden anywhere.
Hidden? I think not. Hello, gorgeous.
What's that?
Seth approaches. I cannot be here. Get the key.
What? Wait!
Where is the key?
We haven't found it yet.
Henry, you had it right in front of you, in the hand of the skeleton.
Oh, I was totally looking for a big metal key. I'll go get it.
No, wait!
It is just as the old fool said. Wait, impossible. Isis.
What's taking so long? Have you found it?
I have it. Let us go. Destroy the entrance.
No! Isis!
I am here.
Where?
Seth has trapped us. I am going to seek a way out.
Ah, really, Henry? Like, it was right in front of him, and for some reason he just
Maybe
didn't
this
take
is a
it.
way out. False alarm. It was a firefly. Gunpowder. Just what I needed. Guess it was just sand.
Oh man, I tell ya.
There's a tiny slit in the roof. Seth took the key. Damn. All right, let's see. Yuck! I have no idea what that was, but there's a rod underneath. Or maybe a stick of some kind. It smells funny. I'll try pulling the lever.
Hey!
Isis? This could be very helpful. Ugh! It's not a pickaxe! It's not a pickaxe! I don't know what it was, but it moved. I'm not touching it again.
I can't see anything. How am I supposed to do this if I can't see? Like, what? This...
No. There's not much light. It looks like a cylinder with a cord attached.
A cylinder with a cord attached to it. Okay. Do I have anything else in my inventory? That looked like it. Like dynamite? I had gunpowder, right? Where's the gunpowder? Or did he just make that, maybe?
There's a tiny slit in the roof.
Impossible, Henry. This exit is blocked. I am trying to open a passage.
No.
what's this?
If I remember correctly, there used to be a plant here. There's something hanging. Ouch! Oh, it burns! It burns! Phew. You can stay on the floor. They've detonated some kind of explosive to block the exit. We're locked in. It's very hot. Maybe I can make a torch.
Henry?
Uh-oh.
What was that?
Oh!
Henry, your hand! Why are you holding an explosive?
Get behind me! I'll throw it at the exit!
Careful! For great Ra's sake, Henry! You could have died!
I'm fine.
Do not do that again, please. Come on, hurry up. I think we can go out this way.
Wow. Is that a trowel? No.
This guy is so like. I
No
don't
picture on
know.
that one. I better ask Clayton for some guidance. These skulls remind me of that ancient Shakespeare play. What was it called? You know, the one with the dead guy.
I do not know what you are referring to.
Weekend at Bernie's. It's in very bad condition. I should ask Clayton.
They all have cards. What? So these are all the old villagers, basically.
It's blank. No name, no picture, no nothing. I better ask Clayton for some guidance. The name of the deceased is carved above each skull. It's barely readable. I should ask Clayton.
Be careful. Seth could still be around.
Oh boy.
Oh, I haven't been in this much pain since I did the 3rd trial.
Are you sure you don't require medical attention?
No fuss. It's just a broken leg. Maya's gone for help. Ah, Dr. Dijon, we've been attacked. That beast. You have to stop him. They've entered Mutropolis.
No!
And they took Total too. Micro followed them here.
The prof looks so frightened.
And Colada still seems to be missing.
We saw Carlotta recently. She's fine.
For now.
For now?
We've got to get into Mutropolis.
No. I'm going to find Colada.
That is a great lab coat.
Do you think Luke likes Carlotta?
Definitely.
Oh, he never tells me anything.
If Seth had Carlotta, he would have taken her to Mutropolis.
Then I should go help Luke. He could hurt himself out there alone.
What now?
Now, it has happened. Seth has entered Mutropolis. What were you thinking, mortal?
Mortal? What happened to Henry?
The key was within your grasp, human. You have jeopardized the entire mission.
I'm sorry. It was a mistake.
You have betrayed my trust.
I thought you liked. I thought we were friends.
We share a common objective. Nothing more. You humans are weak. And very boring.
Honestly, I don't even blame her. Like, that was so stupid. That was so stupid. Like, he literally has his own ID card. Henry should know and interpret that it might not actually be a metal key. It might just be a card key. It was right in front of him and he didn't grab it. It's just like... That's just so frustrating. It really is.
We lost the key. Seth took it.
Did you get a chance to see what it looked like?
It was a card
It had a person's photo on it.
and a stamp.
Yes, I recognize the description too. The Master ID. Each of our ancestors had one, but few have survived to the present day. The card the beast took from the crypt is the only one still in mint condition. Years of decay have taken their toll on the others.
Can I take a look?
If you think it could help, if I remember correctly, Rubina the Brave's card was in an acceptable condition.
Rubina the Brave. I'll look in the crypt.
But be careful, Dr. Dijon. We can't lose another.
Okay, we're looking for Rubina.
This doorway was blocked in the explosion. I'm going to walk around.
Henry. I should not have said that. You are not boring. I like humans.
Oh, Good, yes. You know, I think the same.
You like humans too?
Yes.
I get it. You are human.
Yes, humans are very boring. Very boring indeed. Not boring, they're just annoying
Something
and sometimes
Milanas?
stupid, as you can
It's
see.
barely readable. Rubina Bravo. Isis, I think this is it. It's Rubina the Brave's card.
The card itself is in good condition, but the photo has been obliterated.
Maybe Clayton knows something about her. She must be buried here. But where?
Oh boy, really? I have to find? Oh jeez, okay, this is gonna take a while. Sushi Watts, okay. Gravy Jones. And Cat. Oh boy. Karen, of course, there's a Karen. Why wouldn't there be a Karen? Howie Bowie, yep.
I have so many questions.
But none of them actually say. Oh!
The name of the deceased is carved above each skull. R. Bravo. Could this be the resting place of Rubina the Brave?
You believe one of these three is Rubina.
I think so.
Take a picture and let us leave.
That won't work. We need her face, not just her skull.
What is the difference?
The difference is it's a skull. Can't you tell the difference between my face and these skulls?
I guess so. You have orange hair.
Perhaps I can reconstruct her face based on her bone structure. I wish I had putty and synthetic ligaments. I guess I'll have to improvise. I also need a camera.
Seth will have one at his base. We have an official camera on all exploration ships.
You know what a camera is, and you don't know what a skull is.
You do not know what a pyramid is, and you do not hear me complain.
What can you tell me about Rubina the Brave?
Well, I'm still a little woozy. And it has been many years since I studied the ancestral legends.
Take your time.
Yes, do not hurry. The only thing at stake is my standing in a pantheon of supremely powerful immortals.
Rubina was a most revered conservator. They say she collected dinosaurs.
We need to know what she looked like.
The legends describe her as bold, muscular, and tall, with dark hair and eyes the color of a rough sea.
We have to leave.
Be careful.
Okay, so I think we're going to do that. Oh, wait, what's this? That's new.
It's a good thing they haven't suffered any damage.
Huh, it might have been a banner that fell down or something. But yeah, anyway, we are going to look into Rubina Bravo in the next video. As always, thank you so much for watching. I will see you all in the next one. Peace out.